Hey guys, how's it going? Whoa, this thing is huge! I need to get this down in my studio so I can start filming and reviewing this, whatever this thing is. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can try keeping it. Alright, I need some help here. Roblox, can you help me?
So this little guy's been a great help and he does it without an attitude. Okay, so thanks so much, Roblox. Anyways, I want to give each and every one of you a great huge thanks or shout out because it's really helped my channel grow. Also, I want to thank you for watching my videos, liking, subscribing, disliking, and also commenting down below. And I'm excited to announce that we're at 4,000 subscribers at the time of filming. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy up on my shelf and we'll talk about what it is.
Whew, man, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of work. Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Nathan, this is Masters. So, what is this giant thing? Well, this is from Enviroklenz. This is the Enviroklenz Mobile Air Purifier. So, thanks so much Enviroklenz for sending me this giant unit to test and review on my channel.
So Enviroklenz offers a black or white version.
Dad, what is this, like 33 pounds? Yeah, this is just pocket change right here. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the features. Hey guys, so I got the unit out of the box. Is this the front? Over there? I don't know, it's just like a cube thingy. So it's interesting that this has like a control panel where the power cord is. Honestly, I thought the control panel was in the front, but they actually put it in the rear. So maybe you set it and then you just kind of hide the controls away so no one can adjust your settings. Who knows? Okay, so in the back here is where all the magic happens. You actually lift this little panel up. First get your unit, they'll all be bagged up to make sure that they're nice and fresh. Where you put the filter in, just make sure this label's upright with the arrow facing down towards the motor unit. Same as a furnace in your house. Alright, so here's just a quick look at the Dyson's filter system versus the Enviroklenz dual filter system. Okay, so we're going to do some tests with the Enviroklenz, and I'm going to introduce some VOCs. So we have a popular cleaning product for the bathroom tub, and I like the cute little icon there. Yeah, it's like the scrubbing bubbles, very cute. Definitely attracts me when I bought the product. Anyways, we'll also do some hairspray, and we'll do some candles as well. So the first test is we're going to light up some candles, and I'll have the machine turned off as the control, and we'll see how quickly the VOCs rise with the door closed. And then after a few minutes, we'll turn the machine on high, and we'll see if the VOCs can go back to acceptable levels. Smells pretty good, it's like cherry.
Okay, I do apologize for that background audio noise. I guess strange things happen when you're trying to film in a bathroom. Anyways, I've been using a sensor called Foodbot. Yes, they have an app called Foodbot. Very interesting name. Anyways, if you look at that main score there, that's the overall score of the 3 different categories. You got particulate matter in the top left. At the bottom there is carbon dioxide. And off to the top right is the volatile compounds. I went ahead and sped up this test 16 times, but I waited about 25 minutes. You can see that the score really didn't go up. I thought the carbon dioxide would shoot up, but I guess these candles are pretty small for this area.
Don't ask me where I came from. Okay, so we just finished around the 25 mark, starting in the 26 mark. So it looks like the carbon dioxide definitely went up. So we're going to see how quickly the carbon dioxide goes back down. So we're going to go ahead and get the machine turned on. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, you can definitely feel the air coming from the top vents here. And while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and show you more information about the Enviroklenz.
So if you're a smoker or if you're around someone that smokes, they say that secondhand smoke is just as bad as firsthand smoke, or even worse. So formaldehyde is found in cigarette smoke, also found in varnishes and paint. So one thing to remember is the Enviroklenz does fairly well removing these particles. You can see on the graph that it did better than the photocatalytic system and also the carbon filter system, which is found on most air filter systems these days.
Oh, that's better. Yes, when you have an eye, it's kind of loud, but on low and whisper quiet, it's actually not too bad with this unit. Alright, so we're at about the 8-minute mark, and I decided to end the test here. So if you give it enough time, the Enviroklenz will clear all the carbon dioxide in the area to acceptable levels to about grade.
So to make the results fair, I actually opened up the door and let the machine run for about 20 minutes so I can clear out all the VOCs in the area.
Hey, I'm back. Alright, let me just turn this thing down a little bit, so you can hear my jolly voice. Alright, so the next test, we're going to take this lavender, it's like a scented oil, and we'll use this little gizmo. This is basically a fancy scented machine. Basically it's a candle, but electronic version of it. And we'll see how quickly it fills this bathroom with VOCs, and then I will test how quickly the Enviroklenz can clear out the room on its high power setting. Let's get started.
So this bathroom is the smallest area I have in my house, around 24 square feet. Also, I could close the door to keep the VOCs in for this testing purposes. Now, one thing to note is the Enviroklenz is capable of going up to 1,000 square feet. So the testing was going good until it kind of froze on that 45 mark. Yes, the machine wasn't going up or down, and this is live. So one thing I had to do was actually close out the app and restart the app. This was something I've occurred a couple times during my testing, but luckily the numbers were still there. As you can see, it kind of jumped up to around the 55 mark. So what I suspect is happening is it takes a while for the VOCs to get introduced into the atmosphere, but once they saturate the atmosphere, the numbers jump up rather quickly. And in this testing, it only took a few minutes for go from good around like the 23 mark up to 100, which is the max, and you can see it's at poor, but you can still see that all the numbers are still rising. So as I was looking at the numbers, I was shocked that the carbon dioxide was going up. Even though this is just a scented machine or scented oils, I guess there's some compounds in there that register as carbon dioxide. I know, it was very interesting. But the particulate matter and both the volatile compounds were also going up.
Whew, that is strong. Man, I would not recommend putting this device in a small area because it really puts a lot of VOCs in a very short amount of time. This device is recommended for large open areas. But, whew. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this thing off. And we'll turn the Enviroklenz on. And we'll see how quickly it clears out all the VOCs that this little guy put out. I'm holding my breath because I don't want to breathe this stuff in.
Okay, so in this demonstration, I'll actually speed it down to just 1x for a little bit so you can see the actual fall of the numbers. So you can see that right away that all the numbers are starting to drop, and especially the carbon dioxide. So this machine does move a lot of air. I believe it's around like 60 CFM. So what makes this Enviroklenz Mobile Air Unit so unique, it uses a two-stage filter system. So yes, you have heard of multi-layer filters, but it's a single filter system in other units. But with this guy, it actually uses a process called destructive absorption, which basically means that the VOCs get destroyed and they can't get put back together for outgassing. And I know like some ionization systems where they're just weighted VOCs, but they don't actually get destroyed.
Okay, so it took about 15 minutes or so to get back down to good, which is acceptable levels. Ideally you want to be at the blue here indicated on the sensor here, but good is pretty good, I guess. Okay, so next we're going to actually do some hairspray, and we'll see how quickly it fills up the room again, and we'll see if the Enviroklenz can clear it. Hairspray! Yeah, makes me look all beautiful, right? Alright, we'll see if the numbers shoot up. Yeah. Didn't look like it went too high up. Let's keep spraying a little bit more. Yeah, I guess if you do like a lot, it will shoot up. So let's go ahead and turn the machine back on.
So here's a chart of all the components that they tested with the Enviroklenz and what it can clear out. Also below is the independent testing lab, so feel free to pause so you can take a look at this chart. All this information can be found on Enviroklenz website and also in the instruction manual. The filter system is quite large, around 56 square feet of total medium. Also requires a large fan to move that 60 CFM of airflow.
Okay, so we're back in the good range, and it took about 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So next thing we're going to test is the scrubbing bubbles, and we'll see how well that does.
So I guess I was having so much fun cleaning the bathroom, I totally forgot to put on screen capture.
You can see as I'm spraying, the meter is actually going up.
Want to clean your bathrooms easy? Well, get the turbo scrubber. I'll put the link below.
Okay, so we release some more VOCs. We're at 74.
So like with my previous test, I was able to clear out the area within 15 minutes or so. Thank you Vacuum Wars for showing this cool test of smoke, and it does show that the Enviroklenz was able to remove the smoke clearly, but let me take a different route. So I went ahead and tried out different areas of my house. I tried the living room, I also tried the dining room. I found that the dining room took about 2 hours to clear out the entire room. Also with like my living room, which is the largest open area space, took about 6 hours to bring the total levels down to normal. Okay, so I took it in my open area, the living room, which conjoins the dining room and kitchen area. So with this bar graph off to the left, I actually was going to the right in real time. It's about 5-minute increments, and it took about 6 hours to bring all the levels back down to normal. Once those levels became normal, I actually switched the unit to low to see if it would maintain the numbers, and it did, and I was quite surprised it was able to get down to about 21.
Oh wow, there's a lot of information here. Seems like this machine works. Oh hey guys, how's it going? So, I've been reading up on this Enviroklenz. Looks like they've done a lot of research and testing of this unit. They actually had a lot of independent research laboratories do testing as well. So like MPI Research Inc., Nelson Laboratories. So
let me basically explain how the Enviroklenz Mobile Air Purifier works. So there's 3 exhaust vents on the top there which spew out fresh clean air after it goes through a 2-stage filter system. And down below is the intake vent, which the dirty air gets drawn through the fan and through the 2 filter systems. Now with these 2 filter systems, they actually break down the VOCs instead of just ionizing it, which will hold down the VOCs, or using a carbon filter, which will just eventually build up to a point where they don't work anymore. So with this 2-stage filter system, it actually works really well because once the VOCs are broken down, there's no way for the VOCs to come back together, and that's why this Enviroklenz Mobile Air Purifier system is so efficient at removing particles in your air. Hey guys, how's it going? So, I was checking the durability of this Enviroklenz Mobile Air Purifier. It's super sturdy, made out of steel. Can any other air purifier do that? Nope. I'm 130 pounds. Wow, I'm just mind blown. Look, I can spin. Woo! The last thing I want to talk about is Enviroklenz auto refill program. This is very important to change out the filters regularly so the machine can run at optimal conditions and effectiveness. This is very similar to the HVAC system of your home, how to change out the filters regularly. So if you sign up for this program, you actually get a 20% discount, and for that primary filter, you change every 2 years, and for the secondary filter, you change every 6 months. Now, Enviroklenz offers 2 models, the UV model or regular model. So if you get the UV model, you have to change out the lamp every 2 years. Now, I did the cost, it's less than 66 cents per day. Well, if you want something super effective, get rid of this old thing and get the Enviroklenz. See you later and have a great rest of your day.